It's been a long pre-season, but the wait is finally over. NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition is back for season 2020. Welcome to Marconi Stadium for the final game of round one between the Marconi Stallions and Sutherland Sharks. Marconi, the winners of the 2019 Waratah Cup, will be hunting more silverware in 2020 with the squad bolstered by Adelaide City superstar Anthony Costa. There's a very different Shark squad that finished 8th last season. New coach Nick Domovsky has been promoted after 3 successive under-20s championships. New captain Blake Powell has come over from the Philippines after stints with the Mariners and Phoenix in the A-League. And new central defender Joey Hronbast arrives from the Dutch top tier. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company for this opening round fixture. Round one is bushfire relief round, so it's football's turn to pay tribute to the Fireys and those affected earlier in January. More details on how you can donate throughout the call. We're not far away from the first whistle. Both teams want to kick off the campaign with a winning start. Referees in the middle of the ground. Referees this afternoon. Michael Weiner is the main referee alongside his assistants Janus Adabju and assistant referee Matt Staples. For the two sides in formation order, we have the home side, Ninan Vekic in goals, the Speranza brothers, Giorgio left back and Roberto right back. In the centre of defence, it'll be Nathan Milgate and also Zach Carncross. Liam Muley in that 6 role, Connor Evans also in midfield, Marco Jesic as the 10. On the left flank, Mitch Malia. On the right, Anthony Frangi. And the striker is new recruit Anthony Costa. For the Sutherland Sharks in goals, Ryan Norval, an addition from Hakoa. Left side, Mark Warren. On the right, it'll be Connor Shattuck. Centre of defence, Blair Brown with the new man, Joey Hronbast. Defensive mids, O'Shea and Oliver Green. Lachlan Everett gets a start in the number 10 role. It'll be Mason Versio on the left. Peter Simonovsky, new recruit on the right, a lot expected from him. And Blake Powell up front leading the line. Plenty of ins and outs which we'll go throughout the call. Marconi in their traditional green strip with the white numbering. With the Sutherland Sharks in the light blue. Black shorts, white socks. Both teams going through the formalities. Last instructions. What'll be said in the huddle. It's been a long pre-season. It's time to get into the season proper. This is NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition. Round one. Marconi and Sutherland. Both teams want the 3 points. Let's see how they go after a tough pre-season. Plenty of trials. The Sharks played 11 of them to try and gel. Coach Domovsky said he's not going to use that as an excuse this afternoon. Marconi Stallions will kick off, get us started in this one. Running from left to right on your screen. Sutherland Sharks, new to the squad, of course. We've mentioned a couple of Hakoa players, Ryan Norval. Also Connor Shattuck and Oliver Green in midfield. Referee Weiner just about to get us underway here. Marconi Stadium, the venue. Who's going to take the points in round one? Away we go in Bosley Park. Marconi in possession. Headed forward by Roberto Speranza. His touch will be key on the right side. First throw for Marco Jesic, the captain of the Marconi Stallions. 6-yard box high. Looping in the box. No push in the backs as a referee. Headed away. Jesic. Watches a goal across the byline. It'll be a corner. First corner of the game going the way of the home side. Plenty to pick from in the middle. Zach Carncross. We know what Nathan Milgate can do at the back post. What's the delivery like from Jesic? Delivers. Taken safely by Ryan Norval. Coach Nick Domovsky rates him very highly. Thinks he's in the top 2 or 3 goalkeepers in the NPL. Plenty of contests in midfield. Who wins out? Blair Brown with the last header. The chest of the new man Costa. Warren over the top. Finds Powell, the skipper this afternoon. Of course, we are on Facebook Live, so let us know your thoughts on the game and on the stream. Powell releases, cut across at the back post, off the crossbar. Couldn't quite finish it, second time around. The Sharks go begging. Mason Versey, the man at the back post who couldn't put it away. Just like that, opening minutes. And the Sharks almost had the first of their season. Nenad Vekic back for another season. Marconi have added Dion Shaw as a backup keeper from the Mounties Wanderers for season 2020. Ante Kovic was bandied around for a short time, but they decided to go with Shaw. Yuli. Malia curls the ball in. Dangerous. Powell, contest with Roberto Speranza. Evans over halfway, switches play. Frangie, Ross doesn't make the box. Be a throw for the visitors. Of course, a lot of these players, part of the under-20 setup, which Nick Domovsky has overseen for a lot of years. Now he gets his chance in first grade, the coach. Simonovsky. Prom bust. Also, Koa Sydney City East, the team to be relegated last season. Welcome to the North Shore Mariners, who had a really good performance against Apia on Saturday night, the season opener. 1 goal all, so a draw for the new boys. Yesic, flag stayed down. Here comes a striker. Nice sliding tackle from Blair. Concedes a corner. But dangerous, he gets away from his man. Give you all the results from today and yesterday. After this corner, Marko Jesic again to step up to the plate. The sun is setting, wind picking up. It's quite gusty out there. Ball will be trying tricks around the area. Jesic delivers deep over the head of Millgate. Keeps it in Malia. How's his delivery? Get her out of trouble. The referee sees a free kick as well. So results from this weekend. Apia North Shore Mariners 1-1. That was on Saturday night. The early game today, Sydney FC defeating the Mount Druitt Town Rangers 2-1. Blacktown City 1 defeated Sydney United 58-0. Sydney Olympic going down to the Wollongong Wolves 2-1. And Rockdale Illidan FC getting the job done against Manly 2-1. So how will this result go? to complete the set of first round NPL action. On Facebook Live and on YouTube. Make sure you share this post far and wide. This great competition's back for another year. Tell everyone you know. Malia releases Yesic. Everett. Couldn't quite get to Versi. It's at his feet now though. Tries to release Simonovsky. Couldn't quite get the angle on the pass. Of course, Simonovsky, leading goal scorer for Sydney United last year. Scored 11 goals in 20 games. When Domovsky took over the role. Now it's a poor goal kick from Vekic. Speranza over halfway. 3 leading goal scorers for the Sharks last year, no longer at the club. Evans. Is something brewing here. Shot from Malia! A lazy Norval means it's made its way into the bottom corner. Malia opens his accounts for 2020, as do the Marconi Stallions. They lead 1-0 inside the first 10 minutes. Something out of nothing, really. Malia, from that range, can be deadly, and showed that left foot has been dynamite in this competition for years. And it's got the opening goal for the Marconi Stallions. That'll please the home fans. Warren. Everett, stationed on the left. Warren, of course, coming to the Sharks from the Marconi Stallions a few seasons ago. So knows this part of the world very fondly. Header from Cairncross. Now Vekic cleans up. Green. Oh, nice nutmeg on Vekic. Yesic. Ron Bust. Nice ball. Green. Everett. Nice movement here from the Sharks. Everett on the ball once more. Tried to find the pass with Simonovsky. Then Everett has an air swing. Giorgio Speranza tries to work it out of trouble. Malia chasing. Bit sloppy from the Sharks. It's still with Malia. He's got 1 goal already. Waiting for an overlap. And eventually coming back to help out was O'Shea. Just getting in the way there. Malia looks ominous already. The left winger causing all sorts of problems. Green. Nice footwork. Simonovsky couldn't get the pass at his feet. But they are creating chances, the Sharks. And that will please their new coach. Speranza asking Frenchie to come up. Sliding efforts. Farisa's free kick and the first yellow card of the afternoon. Referee just trying to restore a bit of order. Referee looking for his man. Frangie. Looks like he's the man that's going in the book. And he is, says referee Wiener. Tough challenge on Pat O'Shea. Getting some water and a bit of a check-up as well. High octane start from both sides. In the early stages, we've already had a goal and a near miss. Sutherland Sharks at the back post through Mason Versey. Hit the crossbar. It was Amalia who made no such mistake for the hosts. They lead 1-0. So Frangie in the book with a yellow card after 13 minutes. Powell's come back to help out. Nice chip. Simonovsky onside. Was he? No. Referee and assistant agree. The marksman was a step ahead. But Everett and company providing some nice passes. And Marconi defence being tested early on. The Sharks, though, nothing to show for it thus far. Malia found on the left. Puts it towards Jesic, but taken nicely by Norval. As I mentioned off the top, the Sharks 11 trials. Went over to Canberra as well to play Canberra United, who they beat 2-0. Ball just a bit too strong from Mark Warren. They played Gungahlin United as well, drew 1-1. These two teams played in a pre-season trial where it finished 1 goal apiece, but the teams were very different to those on the park this afternoon. The Sharks scoring inside the first 20 seconds in that trial. Flicked on. Yes, it's chasing, but Brown gets there first. Marconi with the lead. Can they double it here? Jesic with the long throw. Millgate the target. Flicked on. Malia tried to reel it in. Shattuck. Only as far as Connor Evans. Jesic. Simonovsky. It's going to be a good battle with Roberto Speranza. Not happy with the referee's adjudication, but it'll stand. Well, congratulations to Roberto Speranza. He and his wife welcomed a new child into the world. Congratulations. Ron Bast, former Go Ahead Eagles FC player in the injury list there. Got a bad injury, which means he was out of a club for 6 months. So trying to get his match fitness back. Nice ball, Versey's very quick. It's Giorgio Speranza who wins the free kick. 1-0 after 15 minutes of play. Of course, we did mention round 1 is bushfire relief round. So you can assist with bushfire relief round by donating to the Red Cross Disaster Relief and Recovery Appeal to assist communities to prepare, respond and recover. Go to fundraiser.redcross.org.au/DRR. And of course, something I'm very excited about, the Football for Fires Legends match. That'll take place on the 23rd of May at ANZ Stadium. Of course, this is to contribute towards the restoration and improvement of local football clubs and facilities in fire-affected communities, which is what we need. So for more information, go to footballforfireys.com. For some of the great names, some of the players that'll kit up for that one, Didier Drogba, Trezeguet as well, Claudio Marchisio. So there's plenty of former legends on display. Make sure if you can't get out to the game, donate. Millgate. His long ball was blocked. Evans in traffic. Yes, it's at the line. Delivers into the middle. Brown. That could have gone anywhere, that clearance. Yesic, right foot across this time. Can't quite from Costa. 95 goals in 166 NPL South Australia games for Adelaide City. It was a short stint with Adelaide United between seasons 2013 and 2015. Of course, Coach Peter Sekenis will hope he struck gold similar to what Wollongong did last year. Picked up Thomas James from Capital Football. His first season in NPL New South Wales. Picked up the joint golden boots and also the player of the year. Not a bad year if you're Thomas James of the Wollongong Wolves. Just let us know your thoughts in the stream. Let us know where you're watching from. Men's first grade is back. We've already got a goal here in Bosley Park. It's Mitch Malia who got the scoring started. Verti. What can the Sharks deliver here? Thought about whipping across. Using his nice footwork at the back post. Warren headers towards the middle. And another header to finish. A very nice move from the Sutherland Sharks. And it is Lachlan Everett who has the goal next to his name. You might see a few more of those in season 2020. But the Sharks' first goal of their campaign comes by the player in their number 10 role, Lachlan Everett. So back on level pegging, the Sutherland Sharks. One goal apiece. Free kick the way of Anthony Frangi. Coming off a knee injury, an MCL, medial crucial ligament. Looks like he's running freely. Peter Sekenis picked him as one player to watch and someone he was impressive during pre-season. Go for it again. Powell. Cronbast. The G silent in his surname. Warren tried to pick up Powell. Bit too strong. Yesic back in attack. Pass Frangie, can't quite get to Costa. Warren goes down and wins the free kick. The wind has come down a little bit since the start of play. The sun has truly set, so much easier for Nenad Vekic. Will be a throw for Sutherland. Nice use of the body from Shattuck, one of the Hakoah players who came over. Nice ball from Speranza. Yesic plays Frangie. Sliding effort from Hrombast. Evans. Simonovsky, what can he do here? Nice work. And he may be going into the book there, Millgate. Yes, he does, says referee Weiner. Simonovsky was almost off for the prize there if Millgate didn't intervene. One goal apiece in the 24th minute here at Marconi Stadium. It's Marconi hosting the Sutherland Sharks, round one of NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition. Jesus, great, it's back. Warren to deliver. Curling ball header and just snuck to the right of the goals. Couldn't quite get in, but a good effort anyway. Vekic trying to pick the best option. Of course, Marconi, very similar core of players this year. It's the addition of Costa, Lachlan Roberts from Mount Druitt. As Costa was offside there. Lachlan Roberts from Mount Druitt suffered a shoulder injury a couple of weeks ago, so he's still a few weeks away from selection. Mark Rodich as well. Came over from the Bonnyrigg White Eagles FC. Also part of Blackdown. And as we mentioned, Dion Shaw from Mounties Wanderers. The departures for them, James Baldacchino went to Rockdale Illidan. Richie Cardoza now part of Manly. And Damien Sekenis has gone to the Central Coast Mariners National Youth League team. So good luck to Damien. The Sharks with a free kick. Have the opportunity now to see if they can take the lead. Lachlan Everett scored the first goal. Looking to see if he can take this one on himself. Mark Warren and also Mason Versey deciding who's going to take it. Four-man wall for Marconi. Vekic just setting up the rest of his defenders. Warren tries his luck low. Off legs. And cleared away. For the Sutherland Sharks. Got plenty of new players. Of course, we mentioned Blake Powell, who's the skipper this year as well. Peter Simonovsky, coming over from Sydney United 58. Jonathan Grozdanovsky came over from Rockdale Illidan FC. We've mentioned Joey Krombast, came over from the Dutch League. Ollie Green, Ryan Norval and Connor Shattuck all coming over from Harkoa. Push in the back, referee says free kick. Not happy with that one. Marconi. And the outs for the Sutherland Sharks. Jeremy Cox now playing for Apia. Mateo Poliak went to the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Charles Lokalingoy, Raul Benet and Bai Antonio all followed coach Terry Palpanis over to Sydney Olympic FC. Warren cuts inside, tries to kill it, but Vekic catching practice for him. Almost half an hour gone here at the Palace. Marconi Stadium. One goal apiece. Now Rombast makes a mistake there. Referee says large touch off him. So it'll be a corner. Marconi, they conceded the last goal but scored the first one. Marko Jesic, the skipper. What can he deliver? Frangi, Costa, Roberto Speranza, of course Milgate. To pick from. Chips it near post. Can't cross try to get on the end of it. But Costa didn't read that one. Ryan Norval appealing for some interference. Ryan Norval. Costa, tough challenge. Referee says free kick. Blair Brown, the offender. Long ball, Jesic. Beats Brown to it. Malia scored the first goal of the game. Can he launch the second? Malia, man on. And he was dispossessed. Long ball's the order of the day for Marconi. Costa. Norval got tallest. Yuli. Nice turn on Everett. Yesic. Tried to find Frangie. Warren got back. Yuli threaded the needle. Frangie tried to go across the goalkeeper. But well defended. Green. Takes on Evans. Cuts it square. Powell. Tries to find Versi, getting in behind Speranza. Who was the last touch off? Referee said it was off the Sharks. It'll be a goal kick. Nice crowd in for the first game of the season here in Bosley Park. I'm Tony Solano. Great to have your company on the live stream. All 288 men's ones competition games will be live streamed in 2020. Malia. Evans. Delivers back post. Costa. Try to control it. But went over the bar. So Costa still trying to find his groove. Played in the pre-season trials. Didn't quite fire. But like every great marksman, once you get a few goals on the board, they'll start raining. Norval, of course, the Sutherland Shire boys are coming home. Speranza knocks it back to Vekic. Yesic. Speranza couldn't quite get the purchase on the delivery. Green barking orders. O'Shea got the 8 on his back, but playing like a 6. Trying to find Simonovsky, not quite. Nice ball from Simonovsky. Gets it back from Green. Tried to release Powell. Bit too much mustard on that one. Sutherland coach Nick Domovsky gets his coaching style. Long ball. Yesic. Try to get in front of Gronbast. And now the two in a heated exchange. Defender and forward. Norval and company have to get between them. Not like a striker or a forward to get in a tussle with a defender. But tension's high in the first game of the season. Referee Wiener just letting them know that. Ten minutes till half time. How do you at home feel like this one's gone? 1 goal each. Marconi scored the opener. And the Sharks replied, middle of the half. Cronbast. Very casual. Actually taken by Norval. The Sharks finished 8th last season. Very different team to that one. They end up with the most draws in season 2019. Cross unsuccessful. Only 4 points outside the top 5. They would have converted 2 of those draws into wins. They could have been playing finals football. Brown back to Norval. Sharks haven't played finals football in 12 years. So that's a goal of the Sutherland Sharks to make the top 5. Frangie into space. Cuts it square. Scissor kick, but just over the top from Yesic. It's only round 1, but that one could have been goal of the season had it come off. My word. Well set up. I just couldn't get the final. Can't cross. Simonovsky going from the left to the right. That'll be a free kick. Simonovsky wins it. Can't cross. Bit too aggressive, says referee Weiner. Now the Sharks again, just outside the 18-yard box. Have an opportunity to take the lead away from home. Mark Warren will step up. What can he deliver? Curls it towards the back post. Header trying to get it more central, but Powell just nods it into the side netting. Vekic looking for a contest. Warren unopposed with a header. Sharks starting to get the territorial battle happening. (1-1) at Marconi Stadium. It's the Marconi Stallions taking on the Sutherland Sharks. Round 1 of NPL 1 New South Wales. Brown went long. Versi didn't get the memo. Chested down by Simonovsky. The goal scorer Everett. Plays Powell. Switch by Warren. It's well weighted too. Versi, just a heavy touch. Both teams definitely had their opportunities. We do have a goal apiece. Mitch Marley is scoring in the 8th minute. Locken and Everett cancelled that out in the 20th. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company this evening. Round 1, plenty of expectation, plenty of excitement. How's your team going to go in season 2020? All NPL New South Wales men's ones game stream live. The first time women's NPL 1 games stream live as well. So plenty of football on this channel, so do stay tuned. We're in for a feast in 2020. Norval comes out. Keeper supreme in that situation. Marley has moved to the right. Millgate, first time cross. Was in line for Malia, but a header intervened by Sutherland. Malia wins it from Versi. Tries to find Costa. The radar hasn't been on. The former Adelaide City striker. Roberto Speranza up the line. Into the closing minutes of this first half. Marconi 1, Sutherland 1. It's winners this week. A draw. First game of the season between Apia and North Shore Mariners. But wins to Sydney FC over Mount Druitt. Rockdale over Manly. Wollongong over Sydney Olympic. Blacktown over Sydney United 58. Trying to figure out where the points are going to close out round 1. O'Shea didn't have a lot of room to work with, but did well. Referee played advantage. Now it is a free kick for Marconi. Costa had to come back and help out. Fourth official has an electronic scoreboard almost ready to put up how many extra minutes we'll have in the first half. Spoiler alert, it's got a 1 on it. So 1 minute of injury time we're destined for at this point in time. Long ball from Evans. Had Millgate's name on it. Cleared away from the Sharks. And there it is from the fourth official. 1 additional minute to play in this first half. Ball falls back for Jesic. The cross. Blocked by Shattuck, which means it'll be a corner. How many goals do we see at this part of the half? The Sharks will be crushed if they concede right on the halftime whistle. Jesic, right-footed in swinger. Delivers towards the middle. Millgate cuts it back for Malia. Tries to dance into the middle, Malia. Tackle from the Sharks. Simonovsky. Is there a counter-attack on the cards? And Yuli kicking it straight into Simonovsky. The referee, especially the Sharks players, didn't like that. And now a few hot under the collar in Bosley Park. Can't cross in the middle there. Trying to play judge and jury. Liam Yulee out of frustration, kicking the ball straight at Simonovsky. Referee just having a chat with his assistant, and it is a yellow card. So Liam Yulee into the bad book. Official warning for him. As we count down to the final seconds of the first half. Now Connor Shattuck as well. Just trying to argue the toss with the referee, but he's not having any of it. So we're just about at half-time here in Bosley Park. Marconi 1, Sutherland Sharks 1. I'm Tony Salerno. Hope you're enjoying the call this evening. Norval plays long. And there is the whistle. Half-time here at Marconi Stadium in round 1 of NPL New South Wales Men's Ones action at the break. It is the Marconi Stallions 1, the Sutherland Sharks 1. Join us back in around 10 minutes' time for all the second half action between the two teams to see who will leave Sydney's West with 3 points. Welcome back to the second half here at Marconi Stadium. It's a stalemate at half-time. Marconi Stallions 1, Sutherland Sharks 1. I'm Tony Salerno. It is brewing as a great game. Bit of a fiery one in the first half. Both coaches giving their final instructions. Marconi in the forest green with the white shorts and red socks. Of course, a proud Italian heritage, this club. And the Sutherland Sharks in the light blue, black shorts and white socks. Getting away from the ball, kids. Down on the ground. Hello to you. Hope you're enjoying your football. There we go. 45 minutes away from deciding this one. Will it be Marconi? Will it be Sutherland? Or will it be all square? Make sure you stay tuned. And we are on Facebook Live and YouTube, so let us know your thoughts in the comments section too. It is bushfire relief round, of course, so we'll give you more on those details in a moment. The whistle from referee Wiener means we're underway for the second 45 minutes. Who's going to go home with all 3 points? Will they be shared? We're going to find that out in the second half. O'Shea on the ball first. Can't cross. Yuli tries to play Yesic, but it beats he. And Blair Brown over the sideline. Because you can help assisting with bushfire relief round by donating to the Red Cross Disaster Relief and Recovery Appeal to assist communities to prepare, respond and recover from the hellacious bushfires earlier this year. Go to fundraise.redcross.org.au/DRR. And of course, football for fireys. The Legends match that will be played at ANZ Stadium on May the 23rd. Really looking forward to that. That's to help the restoration and improvements of local football clubs and facilities in the fire-affected areas. Plenty of legends on display. Mark Bosnich, Trezeguet, Claudio Marchisio, Didier Drogba. So all the names are out. Buy your seat or donate to these great causes. For more information on that one, go to footballforfires.com. The stats from half-time. 4 attempts on goal each. 1 shot each on target. 4 corners to Marconi, none for the Sharks. They'll want to increase in that department. They've got a good opportunity here. Mark Warren the throw. 11 fouls to 7, the way of Marconi. 1 offside apiece. 3 yellow cards for Marconi, 1 for the Sharks, and no red cards for either side. So now you're up to date. Let's see how this second half pans out. When will the coaches go to their benches? Of course, it is round 1. Player fitness probably not quite up to where it'll be towards the end of the game. O'Shea had the option to shoot, decided to play Versi. Has a shot straight at Vekic. He danced for a little bit, but then the shot didn't really trouble the goalkeeper. Evans. Cross from Yesic along the carpet. Cleared away by Hronbast. Mark Rodic, James Andrew, Martin Fernandez and Brandon Vella. And with goalkeeper Dion Shaw. That's the bench for Peter Sekenis' Marconi side. When will they unleash Fernandez, who had a good season last year? Also James Andrew, one of the quickest in the club. Long throw. Bouncing in no man's land, but eventually taken by Norval. For the Sharks, Adam Masood is a young right back. James Timolkovsky. We know how many goals he scored in the under-20s last year. Simonovsky on the ball for the Sharks, has a shot, but bends away from goal. Mario Alexic and Jonathan Grozdanovsky, they make up the bench for the Sutherland Sharks. Interested to see when Nick Domovsky will call upon them. Of course, the coach, his coaching style attributed to Billy McCall, who's been a father figure to him as he's grown up. Losing his parents at an early age, McCall helped him through the ranks. And he's built quite a successful machine in the Shire. Can he convert that into first grade? Evans. Costa wins it on the ground. Connor Evans assessing his options. Green. Shattuck, one of the new recruits for the Sutherland Sharks from Harcoa. Applying a right back roll. Powell, who's dropped back to get some of it. Hanging ball, Simonovsky. Warren comes to help out. Yuli is already in the book for a yellow card. Speranza bends in a nice cross, well weighted. Costa was coming, but always in control was Norval. So throwing out because Mark Warren, former skipper, is on the ground in a spot of bother. The veteran, former Sydney FC and Perth Glory player, Menai Hawks Jr. So one in the catchment of the Sutherland Sharks. 1 goal apiece here at Marconi Stadium. Just over 5 minutes into the second half. Goals to Mitch Malia in the 8th minute. Lachlan Everett in the 20th minute. So we find ourselves in a deadlock. 1 goal all. Warren just getting checked by the trainer. Both these teams have very different starts to the 2020 season in terms of opposition. Next up for Marconi, they're away to Sydney FC, who had a win this afternoon against the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Then they play Sydney Olympic at home, Wollongong away, and Sydney United 58. That one's at home. So that's a very tough opening month for the Marconi Stallions. For the Sutherland Sharks, they play Rockdale at home, Blacktown City away, Sydney FC away, and then Apia at home. So points here would be important for both sides. Mark Warren just escorted to the bench. Sharks with 10 on the field at the moment. Dare say he's a tough customer, Mark Warren. Magic juice the water. May do the trick, but he is hobbling towards the bench, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Versi jostling with Giorgio Speranza. It's the ladder that wins out. Millgate. Switches for Malia. Costa can't quite get to it. A new number 9 for Marconi. It's Scored 95 goals in 166 games in NPL South Australia. Looking to see what he can do in the New South Wales competition. Nice ball from Jesic. Cut inside. From Bust. Did well to clean up, and it'll be a goal kick.
Substitution for Sutherland shots.
And you've just heard the announcer. Mark Warren's night is done. The defender has succumbed to injury. The new man is Adam Masood. Another one of those under-20s products who's experienced success in that arena. Of course, 3 successive championships for the Sutherland Sharks. Frangie. Jesic chasing, but Rombas gets there first. Who's going to break the deadlock? 55 minutes done here at Marconi Stadium. 1 goal each. Malia and Everett, the goal scorers. Who's going to add their name to the sheet? Evans. Shapes the cross. Tries to cut it back, but intervene was Shattuck. Clearance only as far as Roberto Speranza. Jesic. Still at his feet at the corner flag. Win the throw, last touch off Sutherland. Long throw from Jesic. Tried to find Millgate. Header away from the Sharks. Getting them out of trouble. But still, Marconi near taking half. Masood's first involvement. Everett. Ball towards the box, over the head of Versi. Simonovsky. Brown launches it long. Powell watched it sail over his head. And a tangle near the right touchline. Referee says free kick to the Stallions. Jesic couldn't turn and win the ball. Everett. Neat pass. O'Shea. Now over halfway. Simonovsky. Dangerous when there's space. Crosses early. Goes to well again. Headed away from Cancross. And it'll be the Sharks with their first corner of the night. What can they make of it? So their first corner of 2020. Marconi had 4 of them in the first half. Be a left-footed in-swinger. Who's waiting in the middle? Delivery towards the back post. Punched away by Vekic. Everett tried to shoot, but scooted off the boot. And away from goal. So his dreams didn't match reality on that occasion. (1-1) at Marconi Stadium. Final game of round 1, NPL Men's Ones competition. Evans, the Batto Bay local. Yuli, nice move on Everett. Tried to pick out Jesic, couldn't quite do so. Jesic was onside, has a shot, but bends away from the keeper. Long range is how Mitch Malia scored his goal. Not too far away on that occasion was Jesic. Next goal crucial if there is one.
Substitution for Stallions. Marconi, number 6, replacing number 16, Liam.
So Mark Rodic onto the ground. He'll replace Liam Yuli, who's on a yellow card. Peter Simonovsky, he wants a drink as well. 25-year-old, had to get fluid out of his knee before the season started. We're on the hour mark. Both teams will be feeling their legs at the moment. And Costa makes way too. He's been substituted also. So 2 subs in 1 hit. Be Brandon Vella, the new man for Marconi. Can that be the injection they need? Brandon Vella, only 21 years old. Coach Peter Sekenis says he's arguably the most underrated player in the NPL. Has a very big opinion of Brandon Vella. Let's see how he plays in the last half an hour. Still anyone's game here in Bosley Park. Let us know your thoughts on how it's gone thus far. My name is Tony Salerno, bringing you this action. NPL 1 New South Wales men's ones. We're so glad it's back. Results this week. Apia North Shore Mariners drew 1-1. 2-1 victory for Sydney FC over the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Win for Rockdale against Manly, also 2-1. Have a Sharks on the attack. Tried to get a sneaky one past Marconi, but couldn't do so. Sydney United going down to Blacktown City 1-0. And the big clash this week. Sydney Olympic going down to the Wollongong Wolves 2-1 late on Connor Evans. Malia tees up Giorgio Speranza, but well read by O'Shea. Cronbast, the defender, doesn't come up much, but there he goes. The La Cavaleria, the supporter group for Marconi, in full voice. Trying to get their troops the win. We've seen it offside, Blake Powell. Vekic launches long. Over their head looking for Jesic, but it beats everyone over the byline. Ryan Norval, one of the standouts for Hakoah in a tough season last year. Maintains his status as an NPL 1 player after Hakoah departed the league to go to NPL 2. Means the North Shore Mariners came up. Ball bouncing. Headed forward. Couldn't get to Jesic. Roberto Speranza. Cross in, header from Frangie, but never in doubt. Norfolk watches it go over his head. Who's going to break the deadlock? Is there one more or a couple more goals? Here at the Palace, Marconi Stadium. Free kick. Connor Evans impeded on halfway. Evans and a number of these players all coming to Marconi from Blacktown City last pre-season. So no strangers to each other. Millgate will rise high, got the header, so did Yesic, and it's ended up in the back of the net. They take the lead, the Stallions, and they lead at the Palace 2-1. The host lead on 65 minutes. The skipper, he was their leading goal scorer last year, and he's got one to the tally for season 2020. Not marking up properly there, the Sharks. And just like that, ask and you shall receive. Got their tails up now, the Stallions. Connor Evans pressing hard. Nice ball from Everett. Shattuck's come up. Delivers a nice ball in, punched away from Vekic. Simonovsky was sniffing around there too. Yesic scored the goal, now trying to be provider. Mitch Malia cutting inside, stepping over. Is he going to pull the trigger? Laser shot. And Yesic can't get it past Norval. He's conceded to the shot stopper for the Sharks, but he wasn't going to be outdone there. Masood, who's looked quite lively since he's come on. Marconi starting to dominate the possession. Evans. Malia tried his luck from long range. Worked in the first half. He'd want that one back though. That sailed well over the bar. Marconi in the green with the white numbering. Sutherland Sharks, the sky blue, the white and black shorts. "23 minutes from home. Who wins it from here?" Let us know your thoughts in the Facebook Live and YouTube comments channels. Football for Fire is the Legends match on May the 23rd at ANZ Stadium. Mark Bosnich, Trezeguet, Marquisio, all the names are there. Switch of play for Marconi. Frangie stepping over, has a shot with the left foot, and just wide. Only a whisker away. Marconi could have made it very difficult. Gonna Shattuck down. Looking for some support from the medical staff. Been really good, Connor Shattuck, this afternoon. Was preferred in favour of Masood, who's eventually come on from the injury for Mark Warren. Coach Nick Demoski likes it. He's only very young, but he's had many years of first grade experience. You can't buy that at this level. So he hobbles towards the sideline. Now we're awaiting a substitute. Will come potentially the next stoppage. Chested by Yesic. Malia plays Evans. First time cross. Yesic tries to trap it. Falls. Brenda Vella helps out too. Shots! And the referee sent an infringement though from Frangie before he's got the shot away. A few of the Sharks players doing a bit of tough at the moment. Everett. Ring across field. 1-2. Got himself out of trouble there, Green. Cleared away by Roberto Speranza. The younger of the Speranza brothers, for those playing at home. Along the touchline, Franchi coming into his own in the second half. Wanted to release an early ball to the back post. Decided to play shorter for Connor Evans, but was beaten to the punch. (2-1), Marconi leading the Sutherland Sharks, and we do have a substitution. Oliver Green makes way, and it will be James Timolkovsky, the man to replace him at a standout under-20s season last year. 17 regular season goals for James Timolkovsky. We're going to see how many he can translate into first grade. But Domovsky's relied on a lot of these kids at an under-20s level, so let's see what they can do in the bright lights of first grade. Nice ball. O'Shea can quite control the header. Versi turns. It was the last touch off. The referee awards a yellow card to Marconi. Now players, plenty of hands on knees. Roberto Speranza, just a few more words with the referee. As we mentioned, next week, Marconi are off to the Illidan to take on Sydney FC. While a Southern derby is on the cards next weekend, it'll be Sutherland hosting Rockdale. First time we get to see Seymour Shaw in action for 2020. Giorgio Speranza, one-on-one with Masood. Ball clearance. Malia eats those for breakfast. Cuts it square. Yesic, Connor Evans, and the trio combine for the third goal of the night for Marconi. You've heard those names quite a lot in goals in season 2019, but 2020 is no different. Great goal from Marconi. They lead 3-1 with 15 minutes to play. Just the interchange of passing. Some of the more experienced players on this team. Connor Evans, who's usually teeing up the likes of Marley and Yesic, has the favour returned. And the midfielder gets his name on the score sheet. So we've got to have a subs bench another time. Referee Wiener, just seeing if we're going to wait or we're going to start play again. Mason Versey looks like he's the man who's going to be replaced. 3-1 at the moment, so they're taking off an attacking player. Most likely a defender will go on just to preserve the scoreline and the result. First substitute for Marconi in that exchange. Off goes Frangie, on comes Martin Fernandez. But Jonathan Grozdanovsky, he's the man to come on for Sutherland. Can he spark something? Timolkovsky. Masood with the bun. Evans is scrambling again, the Sharks. Yesic. First time cross. Sails over the top of the woodwork. Be a goal kick.
We'd like to wish a big happy birthday to our sponsorship and brand manager, Tony Venus.
We've almost completed round one. NPL New South Wales men's ones competition. 15 minutes remaining. Put in a strong performance here for Sharks that hate to drop their heads and concede another goal. 4 goals already, 3 for Marconi, 1 for Sutherland. Malia in the first half. Yesic to start the scoring in the second. And Connor Evans, the latest goal scorer. Malia again, trying to run rings around Masood. Speranza came from an offside position. The assistant referee says, it's a free kick. The goalkeeper, Norval, going to launch this one far and long. Brown. Masood. Giorgio Speranza. His fluoro, almost pink boots. Evans. Yes, it's released again. Perfect pass from Millgate. Held it up, but the pass wasn't fantastic. Luckily, still with Marconi for their fans. Vella cuts inside. Delivery, looking for Yesic. Riding Everett like a surfboard. Got up there, arms out. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this first round fixture between Marconi and the Sutherland Sharks. Can the Sharks make a late fight back? Get 1 or 2 on the board. Try and force this. Shattuck was fouled. Very important you get a strong start in NPL New South Wales. One ball forward. Tim Elkovsky chasing. Goes down. Zach Cancross just giving him a few words of encouragement. Referee said there was no infringement. Cancross has been in this league for a long time. He's seen many a young forward try and play that card. Vekic, who's been good in goals, hasn't had as much work to do relative to Ryan Norval. A few lapses in concentration, which will disappoint Coach Nick Domovsky. But a nice first outing from the Sharks, irrespective. Evans chips it up for Malia. Cross at the back post. Fernandez is coming. We know what he can do on the ball. And he's just showed it there. Look at that, Fernandez shielded off it. And eventually cleared. They're appealing for a free kick. Not coming. Evans with a heavy touch. Tim Elkovsky. Long gangly thing. Giorgio Speranza over halfway. Malia had a lot to say in this game in terms of on the field. Scored the first goal. Had one of the assists for the third goal. And was near the point of attack in the second. So Marley has had a great game. Of course, make sure you keep an eye out for the NPL New South Wales Team of the Week. That'll be released early in the week. Strong challenge from Cancross, and he's conceded the free kick. And of course, make sure you vote for Goal of the Week as well. Maybe a couple of contenders from tonight's game. Have to see what other competition was around the grounds in round one. It's been such a great round of football to start this season. Could be the biggest one yet. Lachlan Everett, the sole goal scorer for the Sharks. Loops it into the box. Vekic comes out, spills it. Cleared away by Yesic. Intercepted by Vella. They're outnumbered, the Sharks. They've got to track back. Yesic was clipped by Shattuck. And he'll win the free kick. Seven minutes remaining in this one. Let us know your thoughts on who you think's been the best on ground. Man of the match, plenty of contenders for the hosts. Opening their accounts. They lead 3-1. See if they can hold on for a victory. Evans delivers to the back post. Down goes Millgate. Referee Wiener not interested. Vella. Malia. Through ball for Giorgio Speranza. The defender coming forward. Nice ball teeing it up. Trying to find Vella. Just past him. Fernandez on the right. Nice footwork from Fernandez. Still on the ball. Just going to get rid of it in time for Shattuck to beat him. Nice interchange of passing. But it's the Sharks who win it. Just as quickly turn it over. Malia down the right flank. Nice footwork on Temelkovsky. Malia, he's dangerous from this position. Cuts inside. Brombast was there first. Sliding effort, wasn't too far away from entering the goal mouth, but Norval's up to the task. Simonovsky, been quiet this evening. Free kick for the Sharks. Can they drag themselves off the turf and jag one back? Everett standing over the ball, looking for a Shea and company in the middle. Kills away from goal. Vekic sends it high to the sky. Temelkovsky, Grozdanovsky. Giorgio Speranza, more of an attacking role this evening. The left wing back. Quick throw from Evans. Masood got his head in the road. Coach Peter Sekenis, vocal at ground level. Demosky pacing around his technical area, barking instructions. Fernandez up the line. Under 3 minutes remaining of normal time. Fourth official about to indicate very soon how much injury time we have. Is there time for one more goal in this game? Of course, it is game one of the season, so both players would be out on their feet. No drinks breaks, no pauses, only the half-time break. Sharks veteran Mark Warren went off earlier with injury. That's something that might give Sharks fans a few headaches. Norval will come up to provide the free kick. Goalkeeper doesn't mind getting out of the box. To chest it down, Grostanovsky! Over the crossbar, but not by much. A sweet hit. Not too far away though. Many of the shots in this game have been from outside the box. That's how Malia scored his first goal. Now Peter Simonovsky, maybe he sees a career in physiology. Using his physio skills to undo the cramp of Zach Carncross. Five minutes of injury time. The golden number, says the fourth official. Been a few stoppages. Mark Warren's one particularly. 5 minutes, still plenty of time. Ball launch forward. Simonovsky is going to win the race. What can he do with it now that he's got it? The striker. Holding it at the byline. Who's going to come and help out? Through legs. O'Shea tries his luck. Tries to curl it. And brushes the face of goal. Doesn't go in though. So it'll be a goal kick. (3-1) Marconi over Sutherland Sharks. Fixtures next week for these teams. Sydney FC away for Marconi and Rockdale at home in a Southern derby for Sutherland. Of course, the round is just about over, so please do donate to Bushfire Relief Round one more time. Attend the game, Football for Fireys, or go to footballforfireys.com for more information. The money there will go and help local soccer clubs who have been affected by the bushfires earlier in the year. Or if you want to be even more generous, the Red Cross Disaster Relief and Recovery Appeal to assist communities to prepare, respond and recover. That website for you, fundraise.redcross.org.au/DRR. That's fundraise.redcross.org.au/DRR. Malia in tight spaces, he's so good. There he goes again, heading towards goal. Yesic, Brendan Vella places it past Norval and completes the four for Marconi. The substitute gets in on the fun, and Marconi have put four past Sutherland Sharks. They lead 4-1 in stoppage time. Marconi been happy to share it around. A lot of passes in the box, particularly for that Connor Evans goal, and that one also for Brendan Vella. And they do have four. And they're putting on a score here in Bosley Park. Crombust. Long ball forward. The clearance has hit Coach Peter Sekenis. On the break again, Marconi. Malia, space on the left. Giorgio Speranza trying to keep himself on side. Into the last minutes of stoppage time. Vela, the goal scorer. Tries luck to Rodic. But didn't ping off his boot the way he wanted it to. So Marconi with the biggest victory of the weekend. I'll go to top of the tree. Sutherland with some work to do. See how they bounce back against Rockdale, who also won this weekend. And referee Wiener blows his whistle. That's full time here at Marconi Stadium. It has finished. The Marconi Stallions 4, the Sutherland Sharks 1. The home side will go home happy. Goals for Malia, Connor Evans, Marco Jesic, and in the end, a last goal of Brandon Vela. The one goal for Lockie Everett of the Sutherland Sharks. That completes round 1 of NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition. Join us back again for round 2. My name has been Tony Salerno. Thank you very much for joining me in the coverage. It's goodbye for now.